setting up. How you guys doing? I'm a little sleepy. I'm always sleepy when I do this. Ooh. I just think I'm just not getting the right kind of sleep at night. Could be that. That's a definite possibility. That's all good. Alright, so we're jumping in. Hey! Alright. So tonight's quest, same as last night, is looking at the Paper Pumpkin kit, Daisy Daydream, and trying to come up with something with it, which I don't really know what I want to do yet. Let me move this, because that's going to bug me. Ooh, I don't have any ideas. So if you got any ideas, I'd love to hear it. But I did, after the video, find the missing dies that was driving me nuts. It's like, where were those dies? I guess what I could do is I could do a test stamping to see that honeycomb piece. Just to see what it looks like. And then here's the dies. I even have here a little bit of honeycomb dies, which that could be super, super useful. I got Bumblebee. That might be cute. Do I have a bee stamp? I don't know yet. Let's find out. Yeah, but it's not the same size either. That's what I'm checking. Definitely, then again, hold on a minute. Yeah, not the same size, that's for sure. Okay, let's side check. Ooh, I don't know. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna jump in and do something here. Alright, let's see that honeycomb in Lost Lagoon. See, well, actually, let me get sponge ready. It might be good, it might not be good. But, you know, that, because, like, for me, what keeps drawing my attention is literally the honeycomb. So, maybe that's the way to go. Maybe it doesn't have to be a card. There's that possibility as well, which means I need to Google. So I'm in the works of, I need to figure out some gift card box holders. The ones I have were from an old Paper Pumpkin kit. Good things come in small packages. Those ones are almost depleted because I've sold most of them, which is actually awesome, yes. So I need to come up with what's the next thingy that I'm going to do. And I don't know. So I gotta do some Google. I asked our immediate team for ideas, and they're like, well, just take one apart and use that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, no, but part of it is I want to find something new. I want to try something new. You know what I mean? So hey, Elaine, thanks for watching. I'm going to bravely try out this honeycomb stamp because it's bugging me. I just want to see how it looks with ink to paper. I'm going to do it in Lost Lagoon. And then maybe this might inspire me to come up with something to do with this stamp. I don't know. But let's see how it looks. I know Lost Lagoon's an odd choice, but it's on the table. I might as well go with it. Alright, and let's give that a good moment. Now, what would be cool is heat embossing that, but we'll worry about that later. It's still a really cool stamp. Yeah, so it looks like it's meant to be imperfect, which is nice. So definitely heat embossing that bugger might be really cool. So, there, I got to see it. There we go. Yeah, hi Elaine. So I'm just trying to think what to do with this kit. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm literally stuck. So if anybody has ideas, let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's cute though. At least I get an idea what it looks like. What I gotta find is plans for a treat box. I think I'll go with that. But in the meantime, for just giggles of giggles, another fun thing to do is treat envelope, like not treat envelopes, gift card envelopes. That's also a fun thing to do. So to do one of those, I'll need a piece of paper. Oh. Actually, I need more than just a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper to make some notes. So step one, what is the size of a gift card? Which, of course, I don't have one out. For all my, oh, well, actually, I got a business card here somewhere. Or I did. There it is. Okay, I'll just base it on Jay's Ice Cream business card. And then we'll kind of backtrack from there. So I'm going to grab a pencil. This is the Daisy Daydream kit, the newest one. And I'm trying to think of an inspired card to have ready for next month. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outline my gift card, my business card here. So let's say 2 inches by just almost about 3.5. Okay, so 2 inch, 3.5. So if I was doing a thing, I would need probably 5 by 3.5. Potentially. But then there's the lip on the bottom to seal, to make a little gift card envelope. So I'll say 5 by 4. So yeah, there's a starting point. Anyway, I'll just keep this kicking around because it might be useful. So with that, I need some paper. Ideally, it'd be more fun to do it with designer series paper, but for the sake of planning, as I got a little bit of a tickle, I'm going to use a piece of white cardstock just to kind of work out the mechanics and figure out how this is going to work. So I need 5 by 4. I'm just going to grab my paper trimmer, because if I can work out the sizing, so we got 4.5 by 5.5. So I said 5 by 4. Okay. So there we go, 5 by 4. So then ideally, where'd my thing go? Oh, I'm so disorganized tonight. It's all good. Because it'd be good to come up with a sleeve concept for gift cards. So there we go. So there's our thing. I'm getting an idea. Just thinking. Pondering. Give me a sec. So that's 2 inches. Thinking and thinking and thinking. Alright. Let me bring back the oh, damn, I don't have it here. I need a score blade, which I don't have here. Alright, give me a moment. Let me see if it's in my box of goodies. It should be. Yes, it is. Because, you know, I have problems with doodles, chewing on things and destroying things. So I tend to not keep this in the blade because I'm likely to lose it. But this is one of those times where I actually kind of need it. So I'm thinking 1/2 inch score. Okay. As I'm pondering. But yeah, I definitely need to Google online to find a concept that's going to work. Because I do have Christmas versions that's like this that we've done, that I've done from a paper pumpkin thing years ago. Okay, so then there's that. So that's, yeah, 5 inches. So I want to have 2-inch, but I also want room because this card is 2 inches pretty much exact. I also want it to be peeking out a little bit, you know, kind of thing. So then I'm just trying to think. So how this is going to work as I'm pondering. So ideally it would fit at, let's see, 1.5 on each side. But I also want to do it with more wiggle room. So I'm thinking, I got an idea. So if I said 1.5, I'm just going to drop to 1 notch smaller. And this might be a fail, but that's okay. And do it on both sides, is what I'm thinking. Because, yeah, if I can come up with a cool sleeve idea, that'd be cool. Alright, so I've got that to start. Let's see how it looks when I fold it. I also want it to overlap a little, so that we got a nice little overlap, which I don't mind. But the only downside is we got like a good big overlap here. So let's see how this fits. Now another realizing is how it fits in the bottom is a bit of an issue. But we got the wiggle room for sure, which is a plus. But we need a method for pulling it out. So that's where a cool tool is going to come into play. If I think of this right. Maybe. So if this I'm kind of happy with, but let me see on the outside. I'll just flip on this side for a sec. So definite wiggle room on the left and the right. But I need an opening. So how to do the opening? I'm trying to think. So I'm also looking for ease of access kind of thing. I have an idea. Now this might not work, but I'm thinking about it. Okay. If this works, I'll explain it. If it doesn't work, it's all good. Alright, let's see. This might be a fail though. Alright. Okay, I'm liking where I'm going with this. Alright, so what I did was fold, so essentially on the board, I'll try to explain this. This worked out. So that line matched to the score line, but then turn this to the corner to 1 inch. So I'm making like a 1 inch fold kind of thing on both sides. Okay, I like where I'm going with this. Now I want to replicate this with designer series paper. So let's see if we can make a full one. But the thing is, with it folded, you can access the gift card kind of thing. There we go. So Jay's Ice Cream could be happy here. And I kind of like the fold things here. Another option is doing I think Elaine, you've done this. I forget what it's called. Now it's going to bug me. It's almost like the French fry thing. I've seen that done. Anyway, so let me find some paper. Elaine, I'm going to use some of your stuffs here. Preferably a double-sided piece, I think would look good. So I'm just going to flip through these for a few minutes. See if I got any double-sided in this pile, which I don't think I do at the moment. So I may not be exactly working on towards the class, but I think I got enough going on that this might kind of work, what I'm doing. Of course, I had to grab a pile. Oh, there is one double-sided piece coming up. Yes. I can see it. There. There's a double-sided piece. We'll just roll with that. And actually, I'll keep one of these out. I like that one. There, I'll play around for a few minutes. Now, the French fry diaper fold, however they call it, I don't know the exact name of it. That one, I struggle to do it, so I gotta get some lessons on it. But that is also a useful one, potentially, for gift cards. But I also like the idea of come up with my own version of something, too. Alright, so let me cut that and score and all that. Very carefully, I don't give that score blade, Yeah, the tea bag holders. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so now I gotta remember my sizing. So I believe this was 5" by 4. Okay. And then I did score 1/2" on the one side here. Okay. And then I did a little, I don't know which measurement it is. I'll have to look it up to see. Of course, that didn't score very well. Let me try it again. Okay, that should have scored better. Yep. And then again, same on here. Hope that scored. Yep. And then the challenge. Okay, helps if I fold it, then I can actually see as I throw it at myself. Okay, let me see there. I can see it on this a little better. It is hard to see when it's its own ball mess. Okay, I'll try something different. Here, I'll try something different in a moment. Because it might be a little hard to do when you can't see. It's different when you got white paper. But when you got patterned paper, it's hard to see your score lines. Alright, let me think on that for a moment. But I'm liking the looks of this. Let me get that up. Alright, so then let's get this assembled. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's a good starting point to try to figure out how I want to do this. So I'm just going to manually fold it myself. I think that's the easiest. And I'll do the other side. So also my quest is I want to come up with a concept that is so easy to do. Because, hey, time is money for some of us. We have busy lives. Some of us have stuff to do. And like when someone suggested, oh, just take apart one of the older ones. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend time taking things apart and analyzing and that when I just want to sit down and make a batch, you know? That's not bad. It's pretty good. I'll work with it. But that's just me, you know? Alright. So then we're going to bring in some adhesive and put all this together. So I'm just going to put some on that bottom flap. Hopefully that works. If not, it's all good. Not sure which adhesive I would want to use, but it should kind of work. And actually, let me get, hold on, I didn't do this right. Of course I didn't do it right. Alright, that's okay. So I just put a little bit up there to kind of complete it. That's actually quite pleasant, this is looking like. Alright, so let's do the test. Jay's ice cream. I want ice cream again. There we go. There's our concept. And I'll have to check the size of an actual gift card, which I don't have one here right now. But we'll get back to that. I actually really like that. So, from here, next is decorating. Okay, so let's decorate. I'm just going to grab a piece that's already been die cut just to kind of check it out. Then again, that's a little big. But then again, no, that's a little big. So let's find something a little smaller. I'm just looking at my pre-cut pieces of paper in case there's something here. That might work. And then we got to add something to it. But no, we'll worry about that in a bit. Some design or something. Actually, I'm getting a bit of a thought. The honeycomb piece, where did I put that? I kind of really like that. Wrong color with the scheme, but and even though this is flowers, but you know, just roll with me for a moment as I think this through. So I need to swap the colors. So what colors do I have out here? I've got gray, Petunia Pop, I've got green, I've got mint macaroon. I'm gonna have to dig for some colors. I got Calypso Coral. Ooh. Real red. Ooh, I got Daffodil Delight. That'll do for tonight. Because that'll match for the whole honeycomb concept. So let me think. Oh, and I'm giving you an idea for a host. Yeah, that's the whole idea, is trying to inspire. And again, I'm looking for easy. Something I can easily sit here, make a whole batch. That way I have something to take to events, you know? So, I'm liking this piece of paper. I really am. I'm going to roll with it. So let's grab the honeycomb stamp. Let's use, because also I'm looking for a way of covering up that little bit that I've got going on. And even though this is not the right paper, but you know, it's a great way of trying this out. I can always bring back some of the colors in a bit. So I'm just gonna, over on this piece, stamp the honeycomb. Oh, I like that actually. But it's gonna need a phrase. This is a rough stamping, so roll with me. Yeah, I know the tea bag folder is 6x6. I'm gonna try that out tonight actually, because I need to finesse. I need to learn it. Okay, so I've got that. Not the color I want to go with. So, but that's cool. So I want to put a stamp on here. Now, I have a thought. Should I put like, we'll just say for, you know, for the sake of tonight, happy birthday? Or to and from? That's a good question. I'm asking the audience. Do you want to see like a to and from? Or do you want to see something like a happy birthday or a greeting or something? Because that is actually a really big question. I'm kind of leaning towards a to and a from. So let me dig. Fold it corner to corner. I'll try that after. Remind me before I log off. So, okay, I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to find a to and from. I should have some somewhere around here. Of course, no, my luck. It's probably in my Christmas bundles of stuffs. It's probably not in this box. I'll look for a few minutes and I'll swap the other box. Yeah, it's probably not in here. To and from? Yeah, it makes more sense, eh? Alright, now that might take a little bit of time to find because it's not in this box. I'm hoping it's in the other one. If not, it's in my Christmas stuff because that's how most of the time I would use a to and a from. But that's totally buried away. Yeah, so me looking for that tonight is gonna kill the video. But I was gonna see if I have any other to and from kicking around. I don't know. I could, because if I don't stamp it, it's gonna bug me. I'm getting ideas. So let's see what's in this box. Let's see about this one. Was Time for Cake stamps last year. And no, I don't have a to and the from in there. I got some good stamps, just not what I'm after. If anybody knows a non-Christmas stamp that was Paper Pumpkin that has a to in the front, that'd be great, actually. Oh, here's the, good things come in small packages stamps. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, whoops, I got stuff everywhere. Ooh, I gotta be careful, I don't give these to Buddy. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to dig into another box. Damn it. Nah, it's not popping up here. Because I don't really do to and from. It's not one of my go-tos. Got some great stamps, but not to and from. Damn. Alright, you know what? We're going to table that. We're going to come back to that later. Or another day. But you kind of see where I'm going with this. And this actually might work. Because I need to come up with something for doing gift card holders. Like, I love the boxed ones. So that's going to take a little more planning. But at least I've got a bit of a concept here. But this has got to be paired with something. I got to either stamp something or die cut something or a sticker or something. I'm not a fan of this color scheme, so let me put that off. I love the honeycomb, just not the color with this. So let's look for another color and let's think about a few things as I'm pondering on to and from, which I don't have. Damn it. Like I have to and from somewhere else. Oh well. I might have it behind me. Let me think for a few minutes. As I'm looking for some other stuffs. So I need an ink. I don't know what ink family that came out of. But I'm just going to grab Garden Green. Because I think that might... I think Old Olive would actually go. Do I have Old Olive? No, I don't really. I don't think I do. I'll just go Garden Green for the moment. And then the pinkish... Not sure what color that is. Take one folded corner. Okay. Alright, I'll check it out after. I'm in a thought process. Alright, well, this is going swimmingly well. Okay. Alright, I'll just go Garden Green, okay? And then the light color, I'm just trying to think what I have here. I got Blushing Bride, that's not gonna do. Rococo Rose, or whatever it's called, that's not gonna do. That's not going to do. Fresh Freesia, Melon Mambo. No, those are too darks. Alright, I'm just going to use... I got Flirty Flamingo somewhere. Let me grab my other box. I might do Flirty Flamingo. Alright. And that'll give me a chance to look behind me and see if I have a to and from nearby, which I might. I might not. Alright, I gotta pull off the mic for a sec so I can look behind me. With Buddy under my feet. Of course he is. Hey, Buddy Boo Boo. Oh, let me look. Okay, no to and froms there. That's too bad. I'm just trying to remember where I have him. Hey, Buddy, come on. Good boy. There, Buddy's out of the art room, so I can focus for a moment. Do I still have one that you gave? I probably do, but things get dispersed so easily. If it's a Stampin' Up stamp, it's upstairs. If it's a non-Stampin' Up stamp, it might just be over there. Okay, I'm just looking at my greens, because I kind of want to use a different green. Yeah, Mossy Meadow's going to work better. And I want Flirty Flamingo. It's not going to be the right color, but I'll work with it. Okay, so I got the colors. I'm just trying to think. It's like, damn it. It's like the one time I need a to and a from. If you know the name of the stamp, I can do a quick dash and go upstairs and look. Oh no, the tea bag holder. It's at work actually. The tea bag holder. I took it to work. I actually did. Okay, well, I'm still focused on this to and the from. Okay, well, that's... Well, let me think. Give me a moment, let me think here. I have stamps everywhere. Just not where I need them. Doggy, that, cats. Okay, another doggies. I like doggies. I'm just skimming through some of these to see if I have a to and a from nearby I've probably never used. I might. Yes, to and a from. There we go. Okay, now we're rocking. There's a to and a from in that stamp set. This one is well retired. This one was the one Angel Policy stamp that I picked up years ago when I became a demo. So there we go. Okay, we got our stamp. Okay, so let's recreate this, but I want to do it in the pink. Because I just feel like the yellow just doesn't match the theme here. So let me do Flirty Flamingo, even though that's not the color, but maybe if I lightly Flirty Flamingo it. There we go. Lightly flirty flamingo it. I'll explain the set in a moment. Just give me a sec. Because I have a whole bunch of Christmas paper pumpkin stamp sets that have to and from in it, but they're still buried in the box. So this one is Make a Difference. This is going back a good few years ago. We've got the alphabet and an alphabet and then the alphabet, and then there's a little to and a from right there. So I think that's going to work. Oh, I found some other stamps in here. I also have these. Just kind of cool. Because I keep this on hand. Because for the longest time, I did a whole bunch of my cards Stampin' Up! And Created By when I first started being a demo. But I've kind of changed up after a while what's what for my phrases and stuff. So I'm just going to use this for tonight. But best thing we can do is just lay it on the paper and then use the block after to pick it up. So I can kind of try to line it up half decent. But I'll probably use a different version when I get this going because I don't like this version. But for tonight planning, I think this will do well. So now I gotta get these staged, which is easier said than done, if you know what I mean. That's where I'm not big on these. Yep. Okay, I gotta bring it closer to me so I can get it lined up. Of course, the kids want to stick to my fingers. Let me try the pokey stick for moving them. Of course, I'm looking for the pokey stick tonight. Where are you hiding? There you are. I know you're in there. Give me a sec. So let me try to get these positioned. I know I'm off camera, but it's just I have to see what the heck I'm doing. Because yeah, this is going swimmingly well right now. Oh, this is not easy. Alright. Okay. Trick for tonight. If you're having trouble lining up stamps on the piece of paper, you gotta use a pokey stick and not your finger, because that way you can actually get it lined up pretty good. Although, it still wants to dance on me. Okay. I think I'll go with that. I'm gonna go with that. So I need a block, which I have a few of them kicking around here. There. It might be a little crooked, but it helps if I have the two stamps laid out. It makes things a lot easier. So I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow. Now this one might be super inky because I've had issues with some of my Mossy Meadows. I'm going to turn this the other way. Alright, there's a to and a from. Not what I would have picked, but it's going to work for tonight. So we've got that, which is looking half decent, but it needs something. It needs like a picture or a stamp thing or something. Like, this is cutesy, but it needs something. So I'm just thinking, I'm going to put these away because these are not my ideal stamps for this purpose. So the second stamp set in this package, which I realized I showed it and didn't explain it, is Best Decision Ever for joining Stampin' Up. So we got, let me check this out. So this Stampin' Up logo, I actually use on this all the time. So there we go. But we've got, you know, hello, my name is I'm addicted to stamping. It was fun stamping with you. Hand stamped by me. I was using this for a while. I miss your face. Come back and stamp with me. Best decision ever. Happy stamping. Thanks for hosting and thanks for your order. So it's a great, you know, demonstrator type stamp. And that was Best Decision Ever. Is that was where that was from. Alright, so this has turned out quite nicely, even though this is a bit of a hot mess. But that's part of my planning. That's part of how I work with things. Is it takes me time to come up with something, you know, pretty good. All right, I gotta stand up again. Alright, so just thinking for a moment, looking at this concept. So next steps I think would be is it needs something. It needs dimensionals, it needs some flowers. A great hack I can use for the night is, just for the sake of, playing around with stuff tonight. Elaine, I have this whole bag of goodies from you. So I think that will serve me well tonight. To come up with something flowery. Or even a butterfly. Yeah. But I don't know yet. Well, let me just start somewhere and see where I go. Let me just look at... Oh, I got a bunny in here too. Oh, there's a bunny. I'm tempted to use the bunny. So I've got a nice flower or butterfly, which might work pretty good. Kind of half tuck it in. That's actually not bad. I feel like it's gonna need bling. I'm just gonna use that. I'm kind of really liking that right now. So no, as I'm making a mess here. So I just put some seal on the flowery butterfly. I'm gonna peek it in like that, and I'm gonna grab this, use dimensionals. Because now I'm rolling. Now I've broken my creative rut that I was in. Alright, so let's stick that on. Even though it's dimensionals, but you know what? It's still super fun. I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go towards the bottom. Maybe not a good idea with dimensionals, but that's something to think about. Yes, definitely bling. I was thinking that too. But I'm also thinking of adding something. I want to see what's in this bag of goodies, because maybe there's something here I can use. Because some of these, the colors aren't really going with that, but you never know, I might have something here. I got another butterfly. Oh, that's a pretty one. Cute bunny, flower. Guess what would help if I start putting these back in the baggie too, before Buddy eats them. But I like how this kind of has a bit of an openness to it, personally. So bunny. That's not the right green, but cute. Ooh. I might use that. Little teeny tiny bugger. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, I have a bit of a thought. So I'm just going to pack those up, put them in the baggie. Into the bigger baggie. So I've got this little itty bitty butterfly. I'm going to use it anyway. Pokey stick, where did I put you? Way over here. But yes, and I'll bling it up in a moment. It just needed a little more. There we go. And then bling it up. Let's see what my options are. I'm gonna go with, good question, what am I gonna go with? Had a bit of a thought. Let me dig. I'm gonna go with those. I already have a row in here I can use. Alright, so I've got these. I'm gonna use 3 of these. I'm just gonna put 3 in the middle. There we go. Roughly. There we go. Pleasant, eh? I kind of really like that. And then lastly, yeah, that's pretty much, I think, good enough for the moment. I like, and this is just spontaneously mucking around with it tonight until I kind of got somewhere. So yeah, I think this will serve as, so what I'm trying to do tonight is planning for my paper pumpkin class next month, which is loosely based on the Daisy Daydream kit. But I need to come up with a concept, and I think this is going to work. So the idea is, for those who are new to Paper Pumpkin or have not subscribed, they get to make one of the original cards. People who want to sign up for the class who already have Paper Pumpkin, and this kit specifically, we're going to make an alternative. So I think this might be really, really cool. So that was fun. There we go. A little bit of trial and error, but I think I got a starting good idea for coming up with either inspired or something. Yeah, so there we go. I'm happy. Yay. I finally figured out something. Yay. Broke my creative rut. Yay. Alrighty. So then, I'm just going to rearrange my desk slightly better. Now, I got to try that tea bag holder fold. There's so many names for it, but yeah. Alright. Now, Elaine, your description had scrolled up on my phone. I'm going to try to scroll back down and find it. I'm also going to reset a little bit and put some stuffs away. That way I don't accidentally give, the dogs the scoring blade. Because it's actually broken. It's missing pieces on it. So, I have newer ones, but I just decided it's not something I use often. So, I just keep it nicely stored away in my little box of goodies here. Alright. I'm just going to take a moment to reset here because I got stuff and stuff. But yeah, I'm really liking the way this is looking. This concept for tonight. So I'm a happy kitty. So I just need a moment to pack. And I'm looking forward to this weekend actually. So some of these pieces I'm just going to throw into my box. Worry about it later. Because, yeah, I just need to reset here. And I'm going to hang on to this sheet. It's scrap paper. It's a common thing I do. Just fold this, throw that in the box, because I think that'll serve me well. Put that over there, put that over there. Okay, clean table. Yes, I feel good. I have a clean table now. Mostly clean. So, here's a roughly 6x6. I just did rounds from the animals. Oh, okay, cool, Evelyn. Alright, so 6x6. So my understanding of this is corner to corner. And I'll scroll back on the phone and see what the description was on what do I do with this. Because I've made these before, but I've always mucked them up. You know what I mean? Okay, that's the starting point. And I know this is a one-sided piece of paper, but it's still going to work. Alright, I'm just scrolling back. So take one folded corner and fold it halfway across the bottom. Bring other corner overlap. Glue both flaps down over the other. Bring top flap down with adhesive over the folds. Now you have back piece of opening. Hope this is not confusing. Alright. Like, I kind of get it. Like, let me see. So this is how I kind of know it. This is where I generally screw it up. Maybe I'll get it tonight. Maybe I'm overthinking it too. Because I'm just going to use the board because I want it to be relatively straight. If you know what I mean. And then bring the other side over. And this is how I kind of know it. And maybe I'll get it right tonight. Maybe it just takes a little bit more patience, a little more, you know, sit back and think it over. And then that comes down. And yes, adhesive is key. But even so, it kind of holds well. So there we go. There's the version that I know. Alright, so I just got back to the end of the comments here. And this generally kind of holds itself too, I find. So where's my gift card? Let's see that too. Let's see that for that, or at least Jay's ice cream business card. It kind of works too, but not the same. Anyway, I think this one turned out quite nicely. I think I finally got one. Yay! See, I gotta make a whole whack of these, and I gotta decorate them too, so I'll have to figure all that stuff out. So, yeah. So this one with the pink. What would I do with the pink one? Well, let's play for a moment, since apparently I'm not done yet. Alright, let me see some of these pieces. I kind of like that. I'll roll with it. So what would I stamp on there? That's a good question. Well, let's go back to... Oh. I could do a nice happy birthday. Why not? And actually, because I'm obsessed with the honeycomb stamp, I'm going to use that too. So, honeycomb time, because I really, really like it. Different from yours? Yeah, we'll have to do a lesson on Saturday. Like, this is the version I've kind of learned. I don't know if it works well or not, but still, it's cool. Alright, I'm going to need some blocks again, since I'm back to crafting again. Can't resist. Alright, honeycomb. So, back to honeycomb again. I'm just going to use the Daffodil Delight. But yeah, whatever it is I decide, I gotta sit down and make like a whole batch of them. So, I gotta get to that. And then, ideally, it would be a good idea if I, like say this one, if I use tea bags, I should actually get some tea bags and put tea bags in it. You know, that'd be cool. Okay, so I got that. To kind of go with the yellow. And then I need a happy birthday. At least I'm going with happy birthday anyway. Actually, no, I could do it. No, let's do a thank you. Something about thank you just makes a little more sense. I'm just going to use Flirty Flamingo just to kind of get the concept. There we go. So there's the thank you. Now, it needs some character. So I'm just going to clean some of these stamps. And again, I'm looking for no fuss, less is more kind of thing. So is what I'm after these days. So I'll just kind of stick that on there for the moment. But maybe, let's go back to the bag of goodies that we just had a moment ago. I'm getting an idea. I'm really getting an idea. So there's a cute bunny. I'm thinking about the bunny. Actually, I'm getting a different idea. I'm gonna knock stuff all over me. Okay, I've got 2 bunnies. I'm not big on bunnies, but okay, so I have 3 bunnies. Okay. And that yellow butterfly looked good too. I'll just pull that out. Oh, and that one was good too. So I'm just thinking, but whatever it is I decide to do, I'll have to come up with what's the shapes, you know. Tonight's just because I had these nearby. I thought I'll work with it, but until I narrow in on what I want to do. But I like what I have out right now. Alright, so let's see. I just think for tonight, I like the bunny, but I'm also trying to be reasonable with what I've got kicking here. And I'm kind of leaning towards that right now. So let's get some adhesive. Maybe we're not doing the bunnies tonight. Let's pop a little bit of adhesive there. And then I'm just going to pop a little bit of adhesive on the tag. I'm just going to bring it closer to me for a sec so I can line this up pretty good. And then I got a choice of, that one might work better for tonight because it stands up a little more. So that I can put on with dimensionals. I use dimensionals. I don't have much left on this package anyway. I got more dimensionals. It's just because I have some. Oh, I've been down here for an hour. Oh my god. Wasn't anticipating to be on for an hour. I perked up. There we go. I'm liking that. Ideally, I would use double-sided paper, but it's just for tonight. It's just mucking around and seeing what works. Just gonna put that in my little garbage. Now, bling. We gotta bring bling back. Bling, bling, bling. So I'm gonna use the little gold ones tonight on this one. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put back the pieces I didn't use. But yeah, I'll have to figure out shapes. Hey, Elaine, can you let me know what this shape is? This a punch that you used? Let me know. Like, I'm not big on butterflies, but maybe when we go to the sales, I need some punches. So maybe that's what I was actually want to discuss with you for this weekend is I have a general idea of things I'm looking for. That way I can let you know what I'm looking for in case you spot it, let me know, and vice versa. So that way we can both, you know, maximize shopping together. So for me, I'm looking for punch shapes and dies, like more generic die shapes. Like, not quite like this, but I like shapes that I can use for phrases and tags and whatever. So those are the 2 main things that I'm after. After that, I don't know. I'm open to ideas on things, but I'm also thinking about if I'm going to be doing more of stuff like this, I definitely need shapes that are cutesy, like butterflies. I'll have to look at what I have. I have cats, I have dogs. Yeah, I have a star, which is really, really cute. So I was going to do the same thing as earlier, put the 3 pieces on here. Oh, everyone's saying this sounds like fun. It is sounds like fun. So I got 2 on there. And I'm just going to put the 3rd one somewhere else. There we go. There, we got some cool concepts tonight. I'm actually really happy with it. I think I finally figured this out. So yes, but I would ideally use thicker paper than this. And I would use double-sided because I like the white, but no, it needs to be double-sided. But yeah, that is quite nice. I really like that. So, bless you. Oh, because I sneezed. It took me a moment to be like, why are you blessing me? I didn't know we're getting religious here. Anyway, so there we go. There's two neat ways of doing relatively easy tree holders and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to have to come up with some stuff. And I think I might have to go buy some tea bags. And actually, depending on the shape of this, because even when I have these at events, I'm probably going to have to come up with something to put in it. It could be a business card of mine. It could be, I don't know, not Jay's ice cream. Although I like Jay's ice cream. It's on the table. But I'll have to put, like, figure out something that I can slide in here. That way people get the visualization of what we're trying to do here. So whether it's the tea bags or whatever. So I'm going to have to come up with something. Because I'm not big on these things, but I got to start to advance a little more. Anyways, but even this kind of half works too with the gift card. The only thing is I would maybe do that a little wider if I'm doing gift cards, but no, I like it this way. Anyways, so there. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching this long-winded video. And no, we're not trying to sponsor Jay's ice cream, but he has good ice cream in town. All right, see ya.